Is that oh, okay. Hello, passion fruits. Yay, finally a new live stream. Lucky agrees. I feel like the background with Lucky in it is a bit blurry, as if the camera isn't focusing, but it's a camera that doesn't need to focus, so maybe it's the lighting. Hmm. Hi, Wacko does gacha. You're new here, right? I love it. How are you doing? First of all, a happy 2019, people. I hope you have a great year with a super fantastic health, both mentally as well as physically. And I hope you get everything your heart desires. Oh, you've watched me before, but it's been a while. That's okay though. YouTube has this new thing. I don't know if that's the reason why it has been a while, but YouTube has the tendency to automatically unsubscribe people whenever I upload a new video. And a lot of people don't even notice that they're unsubscribed. And then after a few months, sometimes a year even, they realize, hey, I used to watch these owl videos, and they go looking for me and they can't find me anymore. And yeah, well, recently one person has found me again, and it's because of him that I know that this happens sometimes. So it's best to check on a regular basis if you're still subscribed to me. If you're really interested in my channel, of course. If you don't find my channel that important, then it's a-okay if you get unsubscribed and you don't really care that much. But I just want to warn people, just in case that, if they do really care. And yeah, just want to warn people. Also, make sure you hit the subscription bell. No, the notification bell whenever you subscribe, because then you'll get notified whenever I upload a new video or a live stream. You'll be notified in advance for the live streams. Hi, Shane Timbered Owl. Wako does gacha says, I've watched you because of Owlet from PG Masks. PG Masks? Is that another channel or something? PG Masks. Oh, it's a series or something. Ah, I didn't know that series actually. Wow, it's still in the morning and I look really ratchet. I just showered. I haven't put on any makeup or anything, but oops. Oh, it's a show. Hi, Melissa. Oh my God, I'm so glad you can join us in this live stream. Melissa, we were making a list yesterday of the guests that are gonna be on the wedding, and I wrote down your name as well. So you're definitely invited. I know you probably can't come because you live in Australia, right? But Robert and I are getting married the 29th of June. So anyone, this is dangerous to say because I have a lot of subscribers, but anyone who wants to come can always send me an email, and we will put you on the list. We'll provide a hotel, but we're kind of freaking out because even without the YouTube subscribers, we already have a guest list of over 150 people. Ah, and that's without their partners, so we even have to double the number. So for two, 300 people, 300 people. So that's a bit of stress because that's gonna be really expensive. But we'll see, we'll see. The list is made, and there can always be people added, or we can always sift through the list and filter it a bit. But yeah, the 29th of June. So if you want to come, keep the date free. But I feel like Lucky is not being recorded very sharply. I'm just gonna try and turn the light, guys. Just a second. I don't have. Mm, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, maybe that's a bit better. No, no. Turn it around the other way. More? Even more? Yeah, but isn't that better? Now my face has too much light, but Lucky is better, I feel. Hello, William Berthman. I'm so glad you can join us. You live in Alaska, right? Shane Timbered Owl asks, is Lucky going to be your ring bearer? Well, we don't know for sure yet because she can do that. But first of all, we're going to keep the ceremony in not in a church because Robert has already been married once. Um, so it's gonna be in nature, and I can fly Lucky freely. I would only do that with telemetry. Um, but still, if she would fly away, and it's a stressful day, so she's definitely gonna feel the stress and the excitement. If she would fly away, then I would have to go look for her in my wedding dress for hours and hours, and that's something you don't want to do on your wedding day. Also, we don't know how we would bring Lucky back after the ceremony, because after the ceremony there's the party, the dinner and the party, and we should bring Lucky back home after the ceremony, and we can always ask someone to do that, but still, it's a bit, I don't know. Dat is wel legaal. Yeah. Robert was saying, oh, and it's also illegal to fly them freely in nature. You don't know what's going to happen. No, that's not true. It is legal to fly them freely in nature. It's just not legal to release a captive barn owl or a captive owl in general with the intention to release it when it's actually an imprinted bird, because they can't survive in the wild anymore and they are a protected bird species. It's completely legal to fly your owl freely outside. It's not legal anymore to do demonstrations with your owl in public. That is something that has become illegal very recently. The lighting is still horrible. Oh, no. Could you turn it a bit more? Yeah. Could you? Mm, oh, yeah. Maybe. And now Lucky isn't visible anymore. That's better. Do you guys see the new habitat we created for Lucky? Well, Robert built it. It's not like a masterpiece or anything, but he made this, and there's a reason. You guys know that we watch. Are you okay? Are you laughing at me? Oh, that's way better. Oh, honey, I love you. Oh, he says he's so in love with me. No, I'm so in love with him too. Okay, we had to build Lucky this table. It's just a piece of wood with two wooden sticks underneath it to support it. We needed to make it because you guys know that we watch someone's dog right now. The little dog Ollie, isn't here because the mother of the girl whose dog we're watching came to pick up Ollie so that she could visit her daughter with Ollie because it's Ollie's birthday. I think it's today. Yeah, it's today. And so, yeah, he will not be with us until Wednesday evening. But anyway, I love that little dog, but it's a little dominant and it can be really naughty. And it's not afraid of Lucky. So we can never leave Ollie alone with Lucky. And also, the bench of our German Shepherd used to stand here. And then I just put Lucky on the bench because it was very handy dandy when I wanted to do live streams. I could just let her sit there and do the live stream like this. And before the bench was standing there, I had to take Lucky. I had to take Lucky on my glove, or I had to put her on my shoulder. And if she didn't want to stay with me, then, the live stream became a bit more boring because Lucky would fly off into the living room and I would let her because, I do want her to have fun. But if she's just sitting on her perch, she'll just stay there quietly. She wants to get to me. She'll just stay there quietly, and you guys can observe her, enjoy her presence. And so, yeah. And I'm gonna get to a point, guys. The story is gonna make sense. So, the bench used to stand there, and I thought it was perfect. But like I said, Ollie is a bit dominant, and he thinks he's gonna run the place here, and that's not the case. Obviously, Backup is still our own dog, and we cannot put Backup in the garden the whole time because Backup will be jealous and will be crying and sad. And I can totally get that. Like, he shouldn't be jealous and bite Ollie because he's jealous over nothing. But if we put him in the garden all day when he actually wants to be with us inside, and Ollie is inside with us the whole time, I can totally get how that's not good for our dog's psychology and stuff. So sometimes we would put Ollie in the kitchen and then Backup in the living room. By the way, for those of you who haven't followed the Ollie story, Backup has bitten Ollie because Ollie tried to attack Backup. And so from that day, we are not putting Backup and Ollie back together. If Ollie would be my own dog, I would totally take the risk. I would be like, bitch, you need to shut up and just accept Backup, and you should learn. And if you're not going to learn, if you're not going to learn to behave, you're going to be eaten by a really big German Shepherd, and you're going to be a really nice treat for my dog. um, but it's not my dog, and Ollie needs to be safe, okay? Because his owner is in the hospital and she already has enough pain and stress as it is. Her dog just needs to be safe and spoiled. And so, yeah, we would put Ollie separately in the kitchen sometimes so that Backup could be with us in the living room and then we could play with him and stuff. But Ollie starts to cry like hell whenever we do that. And it doesn't matter if we put him in the kitchen or in our bedroom, he will start to cry until someone gives him attention. And I know that we should just keep ignoring him until he gives up, but this dog will keep, he's so stubborn. He will keep doing it for hours on end. And I know that it will eventually stop if we would just persevere, but I'm in a place right now in my life where I need some peace and quiet. I can handle a naughty dog. I can stay patient sometimes, but like when I'm trying to relax, or for example, when I am trying to eat something, I want to do it peacefully and quietly, and I don't want to be stressed out while I'm eating because there's this dog crying the whole time. So we decided to put the bench in the garage with a lot of blankets in it so that when Ollie needs to be put separately, we can just put him in the bench in the garage and then we won't hear the crying, or at least not as much. And it's really the perfect solution. That way we can put Backup inside more. And it's not like Ollie is staying in the bench the whole time, not at all. Um, it's just sometimes it's for an hour, sometimes it's for a couple of hours. When we leave the house, he also has to stay in the bench in the garage because I cannot trust him with Lucky. Recently, when Lucky moves, he went to stand up. Lucky's focusing on my hand. He went to stand up on his back legs And he wanted to jump on the table, and I am so sure that he would have. Just a second, guys. Alle deuren zijn dicht, hè, schat. Ja, maar ik kan het minder keer terug. Ja. Okay. Um, I'm pretty sure that Ollie would have attacked Lucky. He would have jumped on the table and eaten her. And she can defend herself against such a dog. Like, even backup needs to be careful. But the thing is, she is tied up to a perch, you guys. So the dog is in the advantage. And I would never forgive myself if he would eat Lucky. It would be so sad. I'm just gonna let her fly around, you guys, but I'm gonna put her back occasionally. And if she flies in the Christmas tree, then I will definitely take the camera and film it for you guys. So yeah, that's why we built this, because when we put the bench in the garage, I suddenly realized, oh, but now I have a problem. The live streams were so comfortable, and now um, I don't really have a place to put Lucky anymore because I don't like to put her on the ground. I always used to do that when I was living alone in my studio, but I didn't have dogs then. And backup will not hurt Lucky. But still, I feel like if she's standing on the ground, the dog may start to believe that he is the boss of her, and it could end badly. You never know. Okay, backup is the sweetest dog ever, and he just wants to play with Lucky, but you don't want to take any risks. And we had to build this. That's the reason, because there were higher surfaces on which I could put Lucky. But there's a very important tip I'm going to give you guys right now. For example, my boyfriend suggested, and I'm going to move the camera right now, that this is actually, um, how do you say that, a closet or something. And this part, it moves. You can take it from this part, from the bottom part. So I could put Lucky on this surface. But there's just one problem. The surface isn't large enough. So if Lucky would try to fly off, which she does try on occasion, and she would fall off of the platform and she would keep hanging upside down, then she would die if she wouldn't be able to get back up again. That is something a lot of people don't think about. You can't just put your owl on a high perch because it's very risky. They might fly off and then not be able to get back up again, and they'll die. But this platform is large enough so we can put her in the middle of the platform, and then when she flies off, she's okay. She has the whole platform. And yes, her perch is very dirty. And there's a piece of cardboard under it because we need to go buy new pellets, new biological cat litter to put in her scale. After this live stream, I am definitely going to clean up her perch. I'm just going to rub it with soap and stuff because, as you can see, there's a lot of poop on there. And I'm also going to replace her long leash. So, yeah, that's why we built a new habitat for Lucky. Let's see if I've missed any questions because. Oh, Shane Timberland Owl says, by the way, I'm still working on that wood sculpture carving of Lucky. Oh my God. That is so cool. And okay, I'm gonna be a spoiled brat right now. But Shane, um, like, are you gonna send it to me afterwards? I want a present from you. No, I'm so excited about that sculpture. Ooh, you could give it as a wedding present to us. Oh, we're bad people right now. Oh, that is so bad. No, you should make it for yourself, seriously. But send me a picture or something because I'm really excited about it. Melissa says, I'm so glad being able to finally join your live stream. I'm glad too. Hello, Sharon. Welcome to this live stream. Oh, Melissa, yes, Lucky is very active today because she is a bit hungry right now. Even though she has eaten a lot yesterday, she ate two one-day-old chicks, three mice, three baby mice, I think. She's starting to become a bit hungrier again. Um, but she's okay. Oh, William, yeah, thank you. Honey, William actually says maybe Lucky is a bit too close to the electric outlet for her safety. You know the but yeah, I noticed that as well, William, but she can't reach it. I always make sure her long lace is short enough so that she can't reach it, and I always put her in the middle of the table. I totally agree. If I would put her against the brick wall, then she would be able to reach it, and that would be bad. Something would be able to happen, but she can't reach it, so no worries. But thank you for noticing. That's really sweet of you. Sharon has some exciting news to tell me. Oh, tell me, Sharon. I'm so excited. Huh? Yeah, yeah, but we already knew that. Melissa says, Elke, the Lucky calendar has been shipped. As I received an email, it has been sent, so I will let you know once it's in the mail. Oh, that's great. Thanks, Melissa. I hope you really like it. And she also says, I'm glad Lucky has been going well. She's probably looking forward to having her food after the live stream. Yeah, she definitely looks forward to that. Oh, Sharon is saying, my breeder told me his owl laid her first egg on the 26th of December, and at the moment she is sitting on five eggs. So maybe I will have my baby very soon. Oh my God, I'm so excited for you, Sharon. And is your breeder going to imprint your owl for you? Because that would be really nice. If he's your mentor, he should do that. Because your first owl, I don't think you should try to imprint your first owl yourself. Um, Especially if if it's your first owl, you just want it to be perfect. And the better the imprinting, the better the bond you'll have with your owl eventually. I'm gonna look where Loki's at. Just a sec. Oh, oh, there you are. Dat op de keuken aan. Iemand voer aan. Die kwam direct bij mij. When I offered her my hand, she came to me immediately because she is hungry and she's not ravenous or anything. She's not ravenous, but you can tell that she could eat, She's gonna fly off again, but Um oh, so Sharon says that her mentor is actually going to imprint her owl for her, and he said that she could go up and learn and see how to feed, etc. That's great. That's how I did it as well in the beginning. So, oh, Melissa, I haven't laid out food yet for Lucky today, so I can't actually feed her in this live stream. But you know what? Normally, I'm gonna try and live stream Wednesday again, maybe even tomorrow. I'm definitely gonna plan the live stream in advance for you guys so that you get a heads up. And then I'll make sure to have some food available so that Lucky can eat it during the live stream. So I'm actually glad you asked. That way I know not everyone is grossed out by her eating on camera. She did not, oh my god, see those wings? She did not fly in the Christmas tree yet, but she's. Ballicus? Oh, apparently Robert is telling me that she did fly towards the Christmas balls. But they are so beautiful, so I totally get it that she wants to fly towards the balls. Guys, I have a question for you. Would you like me to make a video about my um, goals for 2019? Because yeah, Luki doesn't have any goals. Her goal is to just become very old. My God, my hair looks disgusting, and my nose is so itchy, and I look so, I don't know, just out of bed. So yeah, would you like me to do a live stream or an edited video about my goals for 2019? Because I had to write down 3 long-term goals and 3 short-term goals for my therapist, and I'm actually really proud of them. And I feel like everyone is doing YouTube videos about the goals for 2019. And I think, why are you looking at me? Is it a bad idea? It- but is it a bad idea? Okay. Uh, no, but does it always have to be about Loki? And I'm not saying I'm gonna do it. I'm asking people if they would like it or not. If they wouldn't like it, if they say they don't like it, then I know I don't have to record the video. Oh, everyone is saying that they would like it. See, I'm so intuitive. I always know. Just kidding. Okay, thanks guys for letting me know. I'm gonna do that. Cool. Lucky is sitting. There's the boyfriend. Lucky is sitting above the window. How do you call that, guys, in English? You know, the wooden thing she's on above the window? How do you call that in English? Does anyone know? I'm just gonna hold the camera like that. That way, at least this live stream stays interesting. Or, just a second, you know what I could do? Welk? Jawel. Jawel. Uh, uh, how could I do this? I just want to keep filming Luki because that's way more interesting. Oh, amazing. You're not in the image right now, don't worry. My boyfriend didn't want to be in the live stream, but it's too late. He has already appeared with his beautiful face. With his beautiful morning face. Oh yeah, William, I'm sorry for the shade cover. That was probably my hand over the camera. But now you guys can see Luki usually flies around in the house for a couple of minutes mostly, and then she just uh, go sit above the window and like relax and look around. You're so lazy. Oh yeah, I will definitely email you as many pictures of Luki as I can. I will do that with what's it called? WeTransfer.com. I'm gonna do it right away so that I don't forget. It's Timber. I'm gonna copy your email address and I'm gonna do that. No, I can't do it right now, but I'm gonna do that after this live stream. I promise. I have a lot of beautiful pictures of Luki. So you're gonna get an email with WeTransfer.com and you just have to click download and then you can download the pictures in their original formats, so that you can see everything in detail and you can make them bigger, the pictures, without the pixels being all weird. So, yeah, thanks for asking. I love to support artists this way. I love art. I used to draw when I was a kid, but I always thought I was very talented, but nah, not so much. Oh, thanks, William. The shade cover is for the window covers. Oh, I did not get that. Now I do. Oh, it's a shade cover. Oh, that's not the word I expected it to be, but thank you so much. It's a shade cover. Do you guys have any questions for me? Because I feel like I'm being boring in this live stream. You can ask me any questions you want. But of course, I do understand it's pretty, I don't know, it's pretty early maybe where you guys are. I'm trying to plan live streams in the morning as well as in the afternoon as well as in the evening so that everyone in different time zones can experience a live stream. Melissa says, Elke, this is a random question, but do you prefer iPhone or Android phone? Actually, Melissa, that's a really nice question. I prefer Android phone, but actually, I can't judge about it because I've never had an iPhone. And everyone always is walking around with their iPhone and, oh, iPhone this, iPhone that. And once I asked my friends who all have an iPhone, like, what can an iPhone do? And everyone's like, yeah, the pictures or the photos you can take with it are really good quality, and you can use this app and FaceTime, yeah, FaceTime and stuff. Um, and I was like, yeah, and what else? And there weren't any other features that I thought were so amazing. And now I have, and I'll show you. So I'm going to grab the camera again. I have a Samsung phone, which is Android, and it's really cheap. It's not Dutch. It's I don't think it's the cheapest model, but like the second cheapest, and it works amazingly. In the evening, if Robert is watching the TV, um, then I will just watch YouTube videos on this. I will also watch YouTube videos on my cell phone when I'm biking or cross training or walking on the treadmill, and it works. It works amazingly well. I also love the quality of the pictures, even though this is like the cheapest model ever. I now record my videos with it, not this live stream. That is done with a webcam, but my my good camera, actually, it's still in guarantee. I have to bring it back to the store, but it died. Something happened, I don't know what, and it doesn't function anymore. And it was this camcorder. But I noticed, when it broke, I was like, okay, I'll just film with my phone, and I know the quality will be less, blah, blah, blah. And I started recording my YouTube videos with my phone, and I actually noticed that the quality of the videos, if I record with this, is way better. The sound is better, the lighting is just better, everything is better, the colors are better. I now realize that my camcorder is a crappy camcorder. So I'm gonna make the store repair it, but I'm probably not gonna use it anymore. um, it may just be a backup recorder or something. So I prefer Android. Also, do you guys know Wish? Wish is this really cheap website where you can order all kinds of Chinese stuff. You can order cooking gear. Babe, they're delivering the magazines. You can. Nee, nee, het staat op straat. I'm hot. No, not hot in that way, and I'm feeling nauseated. Ugh. I'm feeling nauseated. It's too hot in here. Uh, okay. What was I saying? Yeah. This there's this really cheap website called Wish, and I ordered. I'm gonna get it and show you guys. Ja, pas op voor Loekie, hè? Okay, sorry. I had to just tie her up again because Robert just went outside because they're delivering the magazines that we always deliver. And he needs to help the guy. And he just left the living room without paying attention to Lucky. She could have totally flown outside. So that's why I have tied her up again, just in case Robert forgets that she's still here. Okay, there was a little bit of poop on the cord. Anyway, ooh, I have disinfecting stuff here. Yeah, I was saying I ordered something on Wish, and I actually ordered another one, a better one, but I didn't receive that one yet. I ordered this. It's a smartwatch, but it's a knockoff. It's really cheap. And it works really well, I feel. And it doesn't work with iPhone. It only works with Android. There are smartwatches on Wish and cheap stuff that also works with iPhone, but I always read in the description that if you have an iPhone there are a lot of issues with it, and that doesn't happen if you have Android. So I feel like you could do almost anything with an Android phone. It's just less snob. It's less fancy pantsy, but it's just as good. So yeah, that's why I prefer Android. And now I've for my birthday, yeah, I tied her up again because you didn't pay any attention. Oh, you did? Oh. Oh, apparently Lucky wanted to fall Robert, which is really cute. Okay. So I ordered a new smartwatch now because the one I have now doesn't um, record your heartbeat, and the one I ordered does that. And I also ordered it because what's really handy dandy is that when I'm walking Lucky or I'm walking the dogs outside and someone calls me on my cell phone, I don't have to reach for my cell phone. I can just push a button on my watch and start talking, and they'll hear me just fine. So I can have calls with my watch. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. Oh, bye Shane. Oh, Craig says, hi Craig, by the way. I put two pictures up on the wall of Suki on Saturday. Her reaction was funny. She went in defense mode. Yeah, that's funny. So she didn't recognize herself. She thought it was another owl. William says I have a blue. What does that mean? Yeah, I also have Samsung, Melissa. Yeah, I feel like Samsung has better camera quality. Hey Jacob, Lucky is back here. She was flying around freely in the living room, but I put her back on her habitat. And yes, William, I do have a dream catcher on my cell phone. I love dream catchers. Yeah, Melissa, I think I will stick with Android phone too. Even though in today's society it's all about iPhone, I want a Samsung. I may get a more expensive model if I would ever have the money, so the quality would even be better, but I'm not going to get an iPhone. Oh, you're welcome, Melissa. She says, thanks for answering my question in detail. Oh, William says he has a blue cell phone. Blue like the color, or because you are writing BLU. Is that a special cell phone or something? I'm gonna Google it. BLU cell phone. It's a brand or something, right? That's cool. Oh, it's German and also Android. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Da. William, you're saying yes in Russian. Oh yeah, Melissa, we can definitely be Android buddies. Definitely. Now Lucky is relaxing. That's good. Yeah, I have some videos for you planned. I'm gonna record a very requested video about how to bathe your owl and a lot of questions that are asked considering bathing. And I'm gonna record multiple videos because I'm gonna title one How to Bathe Your Owl, and then I'll answer some questions like what temperature does the water have to be, etc. But I'll also make a video titled How to Clean Your Owl, because there are people who think you actually have to clean your owl when actually your owl cleans itself. So there will be separate videos on that topic, and some things may be a bit repetitive, but I feel like I do have to put them out there so that everyone can access the information. You know, some people might not find the video titled How to Bathe Your Owl, but they will find how to clean your owl because they're using different search words or keywords in Google. So, oh, William says he lives near an only Russian village in Alaska. Oh, that is so cool. I didn't know. Hi, Mistran. Welcome to this live stream. If you have any questions, you can always ask me. Hmm, my hands are so dry. Going to put something on them. Sharon asks, at what age did you start training Lucky to come for food and the glove? At what age? Let me think. To come for food. That was after about 4 months, I think. Because after 3 months, was it 3 months? After 3 months or 3 months and a half, you know, the moment Lucky started sleeping standing up for more than 3 nights in a row, I put her on a perch. But this is different for every owl. Your owl might start doing it after 3 months, or it may take it 3 months and a half. But the moment it starts sleeping standing up for multiple days in a row, you're gonna put it on a perch, like Lucky is on a perch right now. You're gonna tether it to a perch. And from that day, well, the first day you do that, you're gonna feed your owl her first 1 day old chick, like whole, so your owl can tear it apart. And you might do that for a few days, and then you're gonna start training your owl by putting it on the glove and letting it eat her 1 day old chick on the glove while you're watching TV or just sitting in the couch or on a chair at the table. Doesn't really matter, but don't expect your owl to take the food right away. You have to actually teach your owl that it has to stay put on the glove and that the intention is to eat the 1 day old chick while it's sitting on the glove. And at first, your owl is not going to want to do it. So it will not touch the 1 day old chick probably the first few hours. And what you're gonna do then is you're gonna just sit an hour in the sofa with your owl on your glove, and the 1 day old chick should be between your thumb and index finger, as well as the leash of your owl, so that it can't fly away with the 1 day old chick, because it might try to do that. And if after half an hour or an hour your owl hasn't touched the chick, then you're just gonna put the chick away or throw it away if you think it's not gonna be good anymore the next day. And then your owl will be hungrier the next day because it will not have eaten. It will also come to learn that, oh, if I don't eat on the glove, I'm not going to eat at all. So after a day or two, your owl might make the connection, and it will start eating the 1 day old chick on the glove. When your owl has eaten the 1 day old chick on the glove for 7 days in a row, you can start to make, um, you can start the next step. And then what you're going to do is um, you're going to put your owl on the perch, but without its leash. So it's not going to be tied up. And you're going to hold your glove in front of the perch with a 1 day old chick on it. And the intention should be that the owl should jump on the glove for food. Same story, she's not going to do it right away. Um, but if she doesn't do it, you're going to be very patient. You're going to sit there, you're going to encourage your owl, call it by name. And if it's after half an hour or something doesn't jump on the glove, then you're going to throw the 1 day old chick away, and the next day you're going to try again. Um, you could also try multiple times a day to make your owl jump on the glove, but if it doesn't jump on the glove eventually, then just don't give it any food that day. You can do that 2 days in a row, but the third day you have to give your owl food, because otherwise you might endanger its health, which we don't want. But that's okay. Then you're just gonna offer the food, and you're gonna be like, okay, today you can just have it, but then the next day you're gonna start again. No jumping is no eating, okay? And you're at first you're gonna be like this far from the perch with your glove, but after your owl has made the first jump, you're gonna make the jumps bigger and bigger. So the first day your owl is gonna jump on the glove. That's it. That was the only action you're gonna get. Like, it will jump on the glove, and it has earned its reward. So you're gonna put it back on the perch with the chick. Or no, 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 no. Let it eat the chick on your glove. That's better. That's better. But after a while, when your owl is used to eating on the glove even more, you're gonna put it back on the perch with the chick. Um, yeah, and then the first couple of days the jump is going to be really small, and then after 3 to 4 days you can make the jumps bigger. So you're going to stand or sit a little bit further from the perch. Same story. No jumping is no eating. And you're gonna make the jumps so big that eventually your owl will have to fly because it can't jump that far. And that's how you're gonna teach it how to fly towards you. And in the beginning, you're gonna do this inside because inside your house, there's not a lot of distraction for your owl. The next step is to do it outside. And then it's gonna feel like you have to start all over again, because there's a lot of distraction going on outside. There are birds chirping, the trees are making noises, there might be people passing by, and it can be frustrating. Your owl is gonna be like looking around all of the time, and it may not come to you. But just stay patient, and if it doesn't come to you, then you're just gonna leave the scene, put your owl back inside, and not feed it. No flying is no food. The next day, same story. You're gonna try again, and if it still doesn't fly after 15 minutes of you calling it and trying to get its attention, no food. I guarantee it, the third day it will fly because it will be freaking hungry. If the third day it doesn't fly either, then you're gonna give it some food, but you can give it like just a head of a 1 day old chick, or you could give it a 1 day old chick. I think the next day it will still fly. As your owl will become hungrier and hungrier, it will fly. It's just instinct. So, um, yeah. Also, the fact that your owl is going to be too distracted in the beginning when you're flying it outside is a sign that it's not at its flying weight. So, that's also the reason it's going to be distracted and not pay any attention to you, but that will be better in the future. You're just going to keep practicing. Yeah, I hope that answers your question. But I have made a few videos about this, but those were only about the first few steps, and I have been wanting to make other videos about how to train your owl. I just haven't done it, and I should make more videos, and I will as soon as possible because they would be really helpful for people who want to train their owl. Miss Thren asks, when did you start your YouTube channel? Good question. I think it was okay. I'm together with Robert for 2 years and a couple of months now. Then I had a relationship with Pascal, and I was together with him for a year and a half, I think. Yeah, I think I started my YouTube channel 3 years and a half ago, 3 years and 6 months ago. And at first, I started with really crappy cooking videos, and they are still up. They're still available. I would definitely recommend. I'm gonna type it in the comments. I would definitely recommend my epic lentil stew in a rice cooker. If you type that in YouTube and then vegan hippie, you will definitely find that video, and it's really that one was kind of, I wouldn't say viral, but for a lame cooking video, that one wasn't lame actually. I have a few popular cooking videos, but the other ones, oh, they're so bad, and no one would watch them. And my ex-boyfriend, he would laugh at me. He would be like, why are you uploading all of these videos? Nobody's gonna watch them. You're not gonna make any money with them. And I was like, I don't care. I love doing this, so I'm going to keep doing this. And then this one day, I recorded a video of me going on a bike ride with Lucky. And that video really went viral. And a lot of people started asking me, please, please, please do more videos with your owl. And I was like, but I don't want an owl channel. I want a cooking channel. And but people pleaser as I am, I was like, okay, one video maybe, and I recorded another one, and that one went viral too, and people seemed to really like them. And as I made more and more videos, I was like, well, yeah, okay, this is also nice, this is also fun to do. So I didn't really start doing it for myself, but I started getting into it thanks to people just asking me to do it. And now I really love it. I really, really love it. To be honest, my true passion is more in my second channel, which I've only started recently, because that is an eating disorder recovery channel. By the way, if you want to follow that, then you can send me an email message at elke.emmermann with two N's at telenet.be, because I don't want to. Oh, it's not with a capital, just a second. There are certain people of whom I don't want them to find that second channel, because it's really personal, and I know I'm putting everything out there on the internet. But like the people from America and stuff and Germany, and it's not a secret, like my mental health. I started this channel to hopefully help other people who suffer from anxiety, depression, ADHD, PMDD, premenstrual dysphoric disorder, which is basically like PMS, premenstrual syndrome, but on steroids. PMDD is really bad, and I have it, and it sucks. So I'm trying to overcome that as well. Yeah, I made that second channel kind of as a recovery diary for myself, and also so that I could help other people in the future. Like, even if I would make videos that aren't really inspiring now, I know that they will be inspiring in the future. But I feel like they're kind of inspiring already, because people have been commenting on that channel saying that some videos have really helped them. And I'm super proud of that. And I'm not saying that I'm not passionate about you guys or this channel. I am, obviously. I wouldn't work so hard for this channel, and I will never um, leave this channel. I mean, I make more time for this channel than I make time for my eating disorder recovery channel. But I do have to say, in my heart, I feel like that channel is even more important than this channel, because this channel is just one, entertainment, and two, it's also to save some owls' lives. I have saved another owl's life recently, by the way. I have proof of it on my cell phone, by the way. And I will make a video about it. So, like, this channel is also serving people, but I feel like helping people to overcome a mental illness is even more important in life. It makes me feel really good. And that's why I'm so passionate about that other channel. Um, so yeah, so don't worry. I make more time for this channel than I make for the other channel, but like, the other channel gives my life even more purpose, because I'm actually helping people. And on this channel, I'm making people happy, but it's just, I don't know. I'm not saving their life or anything. Well, I'm not saving lives either. Okay, now I'm apparently now I apparently have a god complex or something. I'm saying the wrong stuff. I didn't mean it that way. Just to say, I love this channel, and I will always try to live stream as much as possible, as long as possible, as often as possible. And I will always keep making edited videos. But I'm also really in love with my new channel. Yeah. So yeah, that's how I started YouTube. Melissa says, I'm still on the way to catching up on your videos that's on your eating disorder channel. That's okay, Melissa. And you don't have to watch them all. Melissa is such a loyal subscriber. She's not depressed or anything, I think. And she still follows me just because she's interested. So that's really cool. Oh, Miss Thren asks, are you a night owl or sleep really late? Yes, I am a night owl. You may or may not know, but I have ADHD, and I do take medication for it, but it doesn't solve all of your problems. And my therapist says that like 99% of people with ADHD also have severe sleeping problems. They have a chronic sleeping deprivation, um, a chronic sleep deprivation. And that's really tough to deal with because it's also not good for your mental health. If you don't sleep enough, you'll be vulnerable, for anxiety and stuff. So because of my ADHD, I like to stay up late. I know it's not good for me, but it's for me it's really hard to be like at 10:30 p.m. be like, "Okay, I should go to bed." And even that is not early enough. I'm someone who needs a lot of sleep. I need 8 hours of sleep. 9 would be even better, but I don't get to 8 hours of sleep and I'm working on it. But yeah, I'm a night owl. I like YouTubing really late at night. I like watching series with my boyfriend really late at night. I like to be active. It's a very typical thing. And I don't sleep in really late. That's the problem. I like to stay up really late, but I also like to get up really early. But that's not healthy. Um, I like to do a lot of stuff in a day. It makes me happy, but it's also really tiring. And then when I go to bed, I'm like, oh, I'm so excited about the next day. I'm going to live stream tomorrow. I'm going to clean the house. Like, I'll get excited over the littlest things. And then I can sleep because I'm like, wee, in my bed. And yeah, I've tried to like switch it off, but it's not that easy. Oh, Mistran, you have that problem too? Oh, Mistran says I sleep late at night because I'm paranoid of my surroundings when it's dark, so I use my phone. Oh, oh. Melissa says, oh, Elga, I just like to support you because I genuinely enjoy watching you. I may not have depression, but I enjoy seeing your progress with your eating disorder. You're so nice. Heart. Lookie's looking at me like, what are you up to now, Elke? Okay, guys, do you have any other questions? Because we're already streaming for an hour, so I feel like I should wrap it up. Um, but yeah, if someone still has a question, you can always ask, and I'll still answer it. So before I go, one more question. The one who's first is gonna get his question answered, and then I'm gonna eat because I'm hungry again. Mm. Oh right. Oh, Mistress, thank you so much for reminding me. Mistran asks, when will you do the video about talking about the three cats? Right. I already forgot that I suggested that. I will try to do it this week, but yeah, I will try to record it this week and even upload it this week. Yeah, thank you so much. I forgot. I'm gonna write it down just a sec. I have a planning thing here. Aha, important video planning is the document I made for this. Talking about my three cats. Voila. It's saved, so now I can't forget anymore. I'll record it as soon as possible. Okay, guys, I'm gonna leave you now. I'm gonna eat something probably, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for joining me in this live stream. And I will try to plan a next live stream as soon as possible. I love you guys. I hope you're doing really well. Okay, bye guys. Say bye to Luki. Bye. Bye, Luki. Mwah. Looking forward to see you guys soon too. Bye, Sharon. Bye, Melissa. Bye, William.